9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nuisance, back at it again with another video. And today, guys, I'm gonna talk to you about you guys determine your own happiness. Alright? Okay, that's the topic for the video, right? You guys determine your own happiness. No one else could define happiness for you. Nobody could find what makes you happy. Nobody knows what makes you happy. Nor do they care what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta actually find it within yourself. And you have to want to seek these answers to know what makes you happy and what doesn't. If you don't know what makes you happy, ultimately life controls you, right? Because you don't even know how to bounce back when things is hitting hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, for example, right? If you're going through a really fucked up day, a really shitty day, and you don't know what makes you happy, you don't know how to get out of that slump, you're not gonna know how to navigate that day. You're not gonna realize, okay, like, yes, this is a shitty day, but this doesn't mean that my happiness and joy from life and this and that is gone. You know, there's a lot of things that I haven't experienced. There's a lot of things that make me happy. There's a lot of things I have to live for. And I think a lot of times when, and not to get too deep, but when people call suicide and depression and stuff like that, it's because they don't know what to live for. They don't know what makes them happy anymore. And that's a dangerous place to be, especially when you're at your lowest. When you're at your lowest, you have to remember that, you know what I'm saying, just because you're at your lowest that day does not mean that you will stay that way. I'm gonna repeat again, just because you're at your lowest that day doesn't mean it's gonna stay that way. You have to realize that that moment is just what's happening in the moment. At the end of the day, it does not define you, and you have to search ways to make you happy. What I would recommend basically is that you write down what makes you happy. So if that's going out and hanging out with friends, you know, cool, whatever, right? If that's going to the gym, if you're driving around and listening to music, you know, for maybe an hour, hour and a half, whatever, cool, right? Or if taking long walks in the park or going for a run and stuff like that, cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's something that's not going to be detrimental to you and it can make you happy, you know, and it can start you back on that path of feeling good about yourself, and it's not, because we're all going to go through times of trials and tribulations, but we can't afford to stay there, you know. We should not be going to stay there. We should want to get out of that. And the ways to navigate out of that is when you write things down and you have a list of things that you know that makes you happy. When you complete that list, notice that your mood changes drastically. You know, you might buy your favorite food, you know, you might watch your favorite movie, you know, anything, you know, but you can't stay in that unhappy place because it allows you to be in a mind space where you think negative. And when you're thinking negative, that's when your productivity goes down a little bit, because mentality is part of the productivity as well. You know, you don't make the most money or you don't make the most progress when you're sad. You don't really feel like doing much of anything, right? So that means that you have to figure out within yourself the reason why this is happening, and you gotta kind of want to fix it. Not saying you're not allowed to be sad, because we all go through motions, especially, you know, we're not perfect. We're not meant to be one motion, you know? We're meant to go through the motions. But the thing is, don't stay in it too long. Know what makes you happy and know how to bounce back and know how to navigate through it. It's your boy Nuisance, and I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one. Peace.